cloud, we are going to pool our resources. So put all our photos and videos that we've taken individually on our phones together, and then create our own individual videos from that material, because I think it could be really interesting to see how we both interpret this road trip in these few days. Because there's one thing you need to know about Caroline and Bianca, is that while we both are really good friends and we get on really well, we're both two real individuals and we have a different style, and I think it could be really interesting in how we interpret this road trip, but using the same resources and choosing what we want from that library of photos and videos that we have from our few days in Lorraine, Germany, and France, and Luxembourg, and all those other little places we were in.
That's brilliant. Luxembourg to pick up our test car for the weekend, so I'm really excited for this.
Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
What?
Bundesrepublik Deutschland. That's on the sign. Watch this, kids. How you drive your up GTI.
Continue straight onto K88, then turn right onto Hauptstrasse.
We just arrived in Castle Kues. It's a really pretty German town, and this is the final leg of our journey. And I think today has been really good because we brought the Volkswagen Up GTI, a German car, to Germany to test drive it. We've been in the city of Trier and then out into the beautiful Mosel Valley and into the German countryside, and this is our final stop for today. Rain here, and I'm from Ireland, so I know what
So how do you call that part of the city?
That's the old town.
Yeah. And how do you how do you call it?
Like, what would I call it? Call it.
No, it has a name.
Did you tell me already? Grund.
Yeah. So Caroline, what did you find here?
So yeah, I found the Irish burger, but actually on the first page of the menu, there is quite a number of Irish references. We have the Irish.
So I was thinking to ask Caroline to read the description of this Volkswagen Up GTI in German, because it's a German car. She accepted the challenge. So now she's gonna try to read the text I randomly chose. Do you know German?
No, I've never learned the language, but I'm gonna give this a shot anyway.
Okay. So
Okay. Klein, aber nicht so übersehen, schon beim Anblick wird klar, hier kommt der Sportlichste auf aller Seiten und der Starkste.
Oh my god, you sound like a native. Caroline is actually trying to pose, but she's kind of sad.
I'm really sad to be saying goodbye to the Up GTI, because small cars are just so much fun, especially ones with a 115 horsepower and lots of artificial engine noise, which is actually really good in the Up GTI. If you didn't know it was artificial, you might actually think it's got a massive big turbocharged petrol engine on the bonnet. So overall, I think the way this car drives, it's really fun and natural, and it's really epic. So I'm gonna miss it.
So we've reached the end of our adventure. We're taking a small walk in Thionville, right before I take Caroline to the airport. Would like you to think about the top of the places in which you have been. What was the nicest place? What was the I don't know if it's a place you didn't like, because you seemed happy
It is
all
really
the time.
hard to, I suppose, to tell you the top places, because everything there's been a special moment, I think. But I would say Schengen, which we visited on Friday. I really enjoyed that place. Very simple, ordinary place, but the fact that you can walk between 3 countries, and there's so much history there, and that just really touched me, I think, on the first day. Then Trier, because it was a step into some German culture for a day. Again, we're here on the border between Luxembourg, France and Germany, so we have access to all these places. So we woke up in France, and then we and obviously had breakfast in France, and then we went drove into Germany in our little German Up, and we sat in a German restaurant and ate German food. And so I think that was a special experience as well. And then we, on Sunday, we went to Luxembourg, and Luxembourg was a beautiful city. Again, I never thought I'd be in Luxembourg in my life. It was somewhere I would have seen on the map as a child and never thought I would actually be going there, because it looked like this little small country surrounded by all these more big countries that bring in all the tourists. So I really thought it was a very classy, elegant city. In terms of the architecture, it was very clean. So that was a special experience. Thionville is a really nice place. I've been spending quite a lot of time here in France, and I really like the ambience of the city. It's a very normal place. I could see myself actually living here, and it reminds me of some of the towns where near where I live in Ireland. So it's a nice place as well. So does that answer your questions, Bianca?
Yeah, I was waiting you to mention Vianden or Bernkastel-Kues. You're more of a city girl.
I think
actually
I was touched by the ambience of the places and the people. I suppose I'm interested in those experiences and looking at the culture. But I'm not saying that those castles weren't amazing. Chateau de Malbrook was a particularly interesting afternoon because we had our first photo shoot there with our little French DS3 crossback, and we also went on a little tour of the castle. And then there was this thunderstorm and rain just seemed to come out of nowhere, and it was just really special to be in a castle, and it was so atmospheric with the weather. So that was quite a special afternoon. And then Vianden Castle, again, actually I forgot to mention earlier, I think driving through Luxembourg and the roads were really good as well, and around Vianden Castle in the countryside. And the Vianden Castle is very historically significant, and it was a huge place. Actually, I don't think we have castles with such access like that in Ireland, and so you really got a sense of what life was like in a castle, and the history in the different rooms. So
Princess Caroline
of Vianden Castle. Yes. And we saw lots of knights there in shining armour.
Yeah, she
I was taking selfies.
Yeah, she took selfies, and she was asking about how back then, how could you go out on a date with
a guy dressed like that?
And I just sit, honey, just sit at the table. But I can't
bend my knees. Can you please take off your helmet so I can see what you actually look like, please?
Yeah, so what about the cars?
Wow. Okay, well, we started off with the traditional French car, the DS3 Crossback, which DS, of course, is a new premium French brand. Well, it's not so new, but definitely DS there's something of a renaissance going on at DS, and they've got some really cool new products. They're coming in on that SUV trend, and the DS3 Crossback is going to be their little compact SUV. It had the one we had at the 1.2 petrol with 155 horsepower, so it was lovely and quick. Those petrol engines in those DS's are really good, and the car was really agile. It is a quirky design. It won't be for everybody, but it's a very stylish car, very well appointed inside. I suppose it's the car you buy if you want something a little bit different and you want to feel a little bit sophisticated and glam. Exactly.
Nice dress. Just go for a drive.
So then we picked up our little Volkswagen Up GTI, which I really love that car. It's got great street cred. It's very cool. It's got the GTI badge, 1 litre turbo petrol, 115 horsepower. I was doing my homework. I'm such a car nerd. I'm a car bore. Germany, and so it's great around town. Of course, it's small and agile. Yeah, no, the car surprised me. I felt very comfortable in it, and it's just so much fun. It's a €20,000 car. It's loads of fun. So certainly, if for anybody who just wants, if you're at a point in your life where you just want a small, cheeky car, yeah, it's definitely one to take for a test drive.
Great. And what about when you look back and think about these last days? What are the first words that come in your mind? Did it change you in
Yeah,
it's
inspired me, and in some way it's being with another car blogger, being with Bianca, has inspired me and also reignited the passion I have for creating art and experiences around the cars I drive, because I drive so many. Sometimes
she's not bragging.
Sometimes maybe you don't have that fresh energy. Coming here has just really reignited that passion I have, and being able to share this experiences with Bianca has been so much fun. Like going on a photo shoot. Usually I do photo shoots by myself, so actually having Bianca on the photo shoots was really fun. We had so much fun.
We really laughed a lot.
Yeah,
actually.
It's been, yeah, just been able to share those moments and go to some really cool places has been awesome. Yeah.
Great. So you're gonna come again?
I will certainly. Yeah, I definitely will be back. I know I will be, and yeah, and I'm really looking forward to bringing Bianca to Ireland as well to see what she thinks of our country.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna climb in a car and just climb off, because the wheel will not be on the good side and I will be afraid of driving. But maybe I can do the test drives through your eyes, through you being behind the steering wheel. But I think it's going to be a really nice experience to make the second edition of the Lanes Challenge in Ireland.
Yeah.
Actually, we thought of the name, the French Lanes Challenge, but actually it was not the French lanes, because we were also in Luxembourg in Germany. So I thought of cutting French and just leaving the Lanes Challenge. But afterwards, Caroline's blog's name is changinglanes.ie from Ireland. And I was thinking that a great name could be the Changing Lanes Challenge, because
Yeah, absolutely. We need to get Arctic Swan in there somewhere. It's not all about me.
Yeah, it's all about Caroline. Yeah, we're gonna think about it. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Caroline to the airport, and we're gonna start working on our little articles and videos about our adventure. So
yeah, we look forward to your feedback, and please tell us, would you like to see more content between us? Because I know we'd love to do some more. So just give us your feedback. So that's all from Caroline and Bianca.
BNC.
BNC.
Bye.